Okay, welcome back. So last thing we can do with the Pythagorean theorem when it comes to classifying triangles is to classify whether it is in fact right-angled, acute, or obtuse. So last video we looked at right-angled triangle classification. In this video we're going to look at whether something is acute or obtuse. And there's a couple of rules to remember. So if our longest side or our hypotenuse is equal to our two shorter sides squared and then added together, then we have a right-angled triangle. But if we have the situation where our hypotenuse is less than these two numbers squared and then add together, we will have an acute angled triangle. If we have something where the hypotenuse squared is greater than a squared plus b squared, then we have an obtuse angled triangle. So we're just going to check what the classification of these particular triangles is. So let's get started with our first one. Now again, we're going to use our c squared as our longest side or our largest particular measurement. So 11 squared is equal to 121, and then we're going to do 8 squared plus 6 squared. That's 64 plus 36, and 64 plus 36 is equal to 100. Now, because 121 is greater than 100, what we have here is a obtuse angled triangle. Alright, now if we go to B, our longest side is going to be 13. So 13 squared is equal to 169. And then what we need to do is check our sum of 12 squared plus 9 squared. So it's 144 plus 81. And 144 plus 81 is going to be 225. In this particular case, 169 is less than 225, and with these arrows, just remember that the larger number is going to point towards the smaller number. Because 169 is less than 225, we have an acute angled triangle. Okay, looking at C, for C our longest side is 17. So 17 squared is going to be 289, and then we have our other two sides which we're going to square and add together. Okay, 100 squared, 10 squared is just equal to 100, and then 14 squared is 196, so this is equal to 296. Because 289 is less than 296, then what we have here is going to be another acute angled triangle. And finally, if we look at D, our longest side is going to be 13. So again, 13 squared is equal to 169. And then we're going to be looking at 7 squared plus 10 squared. So that's 49 plus 100. And 49 and 100 is just 149, and because 169 is greater than 149, what we end up here is with an obtuse angled triangle. Alright, that's it for this video. Hopefully it's helpful, and I will see you in the next one.